Well, we are done with the, see now look, it's not that bad now. We do have one more dish to wash. This one here. And it was already ruined. I scratched it with some stuff that I shouldn't have done it with. And so I did ruin the pan, but to ruin it further, well, it really would have broke my heart. So it is still usable, but it does have those scratches on there because I was scrubbing too hard last time. Because last time, whatever was in here didn't cook right either. So I don't know. I think it's me though. I don't think it's the pan. But I scrubbed it with like a metal loofah kind of thing. Scrubby pad. I don't know if this is going to fit, but I'm going to try to make it fit. Yay. It's there. Yahoo. I want to wipe the rest of my sink. However, I don't want to dunk this towel in that water. So I put it up on my shoulder and get back there. It's not the prettiest pose, but it is. I'm going to get that clean too and rinse that out. Okay, there. I successfully wiped all the way around the sink without getting my towel wet in that water. Sponge can go there. So I'm thinking maybe I'll do this water with my mop and mop the floors, and then I'll scrub the tub. Scrub the tub. And I'm going to wash this rag as well. So how I do it, I should wait for hot water, but I'm going to show you how to do it. So I take it, I lay it flat in the bottom of the sink after rinsing it, and then I turn the water off. I put some of the Dawn dish soap in there. If it can clean a duck, it can clean this rag. And then I shake the rag back and forth like this. Flip it over. I get all the, see how bubbly it is now? And then I pick it up and you can still see some of the blue because the Dawn is in there. And then I scrub back and forth like this. And I take it different positions. Just to hand wash the towel. So I can continue to use it. However, this is going to be replaced right now as soon as I get done. I remember I'm going to replace it today. And then I rinse all the soap out of this so it can be clean. So I'll give you a little tip. Hot water is what I'm using, warm water. If let's imagine it was hot, it would keep these bubbles going in this rag for a very long time. However, cold water cuts through the bubbles immediately. Like, no more bubbles. See? Yeah, try it. Put some bubbles on a rag like that and try to rinse all the bubbles out with the hot water. It's going to take way longer. Then once you get all that done, put a little more soap on there and dry and rinse with the cold water. It's going to be done in 1/8 of the time. So now I can wipe down the counter with a damp cloth, clean cloth. All that excess water picked up from there. And I really, really like this white and red checkered kind of, it's cute. Reminds me of a kitchen. I'm going to go ahead and wipe the stove as well because I'm going to spray just a tad bit of 409 on there. And then I'm going to wipe it down with a paper towel in 409. And it will be clean and streak free. It's working very well. And then, so that was just water on there. I need to buy a second bottle of 409. So I have one bottle in the kitchen and one bottle in the rest. And that is where I'm going to be happy. And I'm happy. Clap along. Something. Yeah. I like Bruno Mars. So what I do, and what is a good habit to get into, is not to spray the cleaner directly on. I do that with like the toilet and stuff, but directly on the surface. So you want to like take it down here, you know, take it down to like your waist area. It's a good habit to be in. You are falling over and you're top heavy right now. Pulling on that cord pretty good. So don't spray it directly on the surface. You want to spray it down here onto the paper towel, right? And then paint the paper towel to the surface, right? And then right now it's wet. It looks a little soapy because I may have sprayed too much on the rag. I may have done that. No, not really. A little bit too much, not too much. I'll take it one more with nothing on it. If I catch it, and I did. I did catch it. It was trying to float to the floor, and I caught it before it got a chance to do that. So I want to show it. See, are you seeing the shine on the stove? There is not a streak to be had. Honestly, and it's not even fully dry. So when it dries fully, there will be, look at that. That is amazing. No streak. I think it's just truly amazing. And I hope you guys aren't seeing a streak because I'm certainly not seeing a streak. Just a little bit of dusties from the paper towel. Isn't that beautiful? What a beautiful stove. However, and it's probably operator error. I don't like it. It drives me batty. It does. No, I'm kidding. It's probably driving you guys batty. And when we get out of here, we won't have a stove like this ever again. If I ever walk into a place that I'm going to buy or rent or whatever and see a stove like this, especially if I'm buying it, like, I'll buy the house if you replace the stove. I've looked at Frigidaire, and this is the stove that fits and can be replaced, and here's the number, and here's how much it costs. Replace the stove, I'll buy the house. Or, replace the stove and I'll move into this apartment. So I had 12-month lease. No, yes. See, most of the time, I think just for the rest of my life, I will just rent. I don't need the hassle of owning a home. I don't have the energy, and I like living simply small. I really do. I enjoy it to rent. This is my little slice of paradise right up in here in the world. I'm very happy. I probably complain about, the stove and stuff like that, but it's, like I said, it's probably operator error. I just don't know how to operate it. I'll figure it out, but for now, I'm going to look up these burners and figure out they must be a conduction type burner. Like, right? A conduction type of burner. I think that's where I'm kind of going with what that is. So, anyways, it's clean and we are ready to move on. It's almost complete. Hey, I hear him too. It's Skippy. Look at me. Look at me. Me. Attention on me right here. Come on. You bark at that lady out there talking. And no. Don't even think about it. That is a major, major no. Not a zip. Don't do it. She is allowed to be out there talking to whoever she wants to talk to. But when we go out, he wants to run. I'm like, okay, Skippy, wait for me. Instead of talking to him, I don't hear any other dogs barking at me or barking at him when he passes their door. Hey, yeah, there's a dog at the end that has not once barked at us. Skippy, and he is obsessed. He won't even turn his head and look at me. Skippy. Please don't bark. I hope he doesn't bark. I apologize if he does. If he does, he's a dick. He's looking at me like, Mom, did you just call me a dick? I never get a fair break room. Poor thing. That's funny. Yes. Absolutely. I am the voice of my dog. Every day. Even if it's just two of us, I give him a voice. It's so funny. Okay, so what are we going to do? I'm thinking we are going to, I'm not sure I want to cook the bacon that way. We're going to cook some bacon. And I want to start prepping for it. But it's too early. It is too early. What am I going to... Oh, I think maybe I'm going to have a cream cheese bagel. A mini cream cheese bagel. And you know what? I'm changing my mind on that bagel. I'll have the cream cheese bagel, but it'll just be with my breakfast because that's really not enough to fill me up. So I'm going to do a couple of eggs and some bacon and a bagel. I had something else in mind. Oh, right. Okay. So I'm looking over there going, what was it? So I'm going to do a breakfast sandwich, an egg bite, bacon, bagel, right? That sounds good, right? Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. But in my egg bites, I'm going to need to have an array of onions and peppers and garlic and stuff like that to make it delicious. And when you put that stuff in an egg bite, you don't have to put that stuff, but when you do, you have to cut it up very, 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 very fine. Very fine, very fine. So we are going to bring the cutting board over here. There we go. And we're going to gather the onions. I think I already have some onions cut. So let me check those out. And we will see. But we are plenty stocked up if we need some other stuff. Oh my God, look at all the plans I got in here. We got lots to do. So we do have some onions, however we want to cut them up a little finer than what they are. And a lot of the Thanksgiving stuff is, let me just, you know what? I think I'm going to do, yeah, I'm going to do this instead of this. Then we're going to do some red pepper. I think this is a red pepper here. Yep, red pepper. And that is a tomato. I don't have a green pepper starter. Okay. Green pepper. Oh, my rosemary can stay in there. Celery can go back in there. I wonder if I can fit this in here. Probably. There we go. Okay. Oh, and the bacon. Got to cook the bacon. I think what I'm gonna do this time is I'm gonna pan fry the bacon instead of oven bake the bacon instead of roast or whatever. I'm gonna pan fry it this time. So I think what I'm gonna do. Okay, so I'm gonna unplug the phone. Okay.